Hey, welcome back to my channel again, and today I'm going to demonstrate to you how to apply timing and animation principle in your animation. Ako nga pala si Teacher Say, a secondary school teacher 2 of Angeles City Senior High School, Schools Division for Angeles City. So let's start. Okay, today I'll demonstrate to you how to apply timing animation principles dito sa Adobe Animate. But let's talk about timing first. Timing is the basic among animation principles na lagi mo ma-apply. Basically kasi ang timing, ang lagi natin titignan dun is this one, what we call FPS or frame per second. Okay? Please remember that the timing this FPS is the number of frames per second. So, number of keyframes per second. So, or frames per second. So, pag sinabi natin 30 FPS, it means simula dito sa 0 hanggang dito sa 30, okay, that is 1 second. So, if you want to create a 1 minute clip that is 30 multiplied to 60, that is around 1,800 frames. Okay, so marami yon. Okay, so please bear in mind na yung timing nakadepende sa frame per second. Another is kung gaano kabilis yung movement ng iyong character or ng iyong object. Remember, kung i-follow mo yung slow in, slow out, and other principles that we mentioned earlier, okay, on the previous videos, nakadepende ang bilis nila sa frame per second. So, just like what we usually do, okay, titignan natin if pasok ba siya doon sa timing natin. So, I'll show to you bakit kailangan yung i-take into consideration ng frame per second. By the way, for Japanese animation, ang gamit nila is 24 frames per second. Okay, for this demonstration purpose, we'll be doing is paglalaroan natin yung frame per second from 30, tapos para makita nyo yung changes. Okay, so again, I'll be using a simple object like a circle. Then, I'll just move it around. Okay, I'll create until 20 frames lang. Okay, para makita natin. Okay, so let's start. Simple lang, left-right movement. So, yan. Kung papansin nyo, nakikita yung color. Okay, because in-on ko yung edit multiple frames para makita ko sila. Okay. Pero kung tatanggalin nyo siya, it will only look like this. Okay. And para nakita natin yung movement. Sorry dun sa motor na dumaan. Yan. Hanggang 20 lang tayo ah. I hope tama na itong ano ko. Yung mahirap mag-estimate ng movement. Pero mas madali ito kung tutuusin if you are doing it in the computer. Okay, even in your cell phones, you can apply this one also. Pagkalan natin. Pwede, okay. Suchisin, pagkalanan. So let's stop there. Okay, remember we're using 30 frames per second. So ang movement niya, yan, ang bilis. Pansin nyo, di ba? If you want to show kung 30 frames per second talaga ang binibigay sa animation studio nyo, and you want to show quick movement, ganyan siya. Okay? Wala pang 1 minute, kumpleto mo na yung movement. And if you notice, yung mga frames ko, malalayo ang motion. Okay? But let's say 20 frames. Tingnan nyo yung difference niya. Ito ang 30 frames. Ito ang 20 frames. Diba? Nagkaroon ng change dun sa speed niya. What more if we change it into 10 frames? Sorry. 10 frames, mas babagal siya. Ang pangit ng movement niya. Okay? Let's see do sa standard ng anime. Ganyan siya. If you're watching anime that is 24 frames per second, ganito ang standard nila. So again, when you are creating an animation, remember first ask your supervisor, lead animator, kung ilang frames per second ang ginagamit nyo for your company. Then, dun mo siya tignan. Look at your exposure sheets. Saan ba yung timing 1? Keyframe 1. Saan ba matatapos ang action ng 1 second? So, let's say, kailangan nakapunta na siya dito. Okay? Kailangan natapos na yung animation na to within 1 second. So, let's say 20 frames siya. Okay? 20 frames per second kayo. Kailangan tapos na yung movement na yan. So, sakto-sakto yung movement na to. Then, you will just arrange your keyframes depending on the speed na gusto ni lead animator. Okay? Ganun lang parate. Remember your frame per seconds, then adjust your movements. Remember, the lower, yari, same number of frames, same number of frames. The lower FPS, the sluggish your animation would be, and parang pangit tignan. Okay? The higher naman, let's say 30, siya doon siya mabilis. Okay? Depende yan sa gusto nyo. But again, we're talking about company standards. Pag sinabi nilang 24 frames per second lang, you need to adjust. Okay? Kung gusto nila slow motion, you need to adjust your frames para pasok siya dun sa 24 frames per second na gusto nila. Okay? So that is the most basic principle that we have, which is timing. Okay? So again, I hope you learned something and apply this one on your animations. And hope to see you again on our next video about animation principles. So see you again next time.